That towel warmer seemed to be working earlier. That towel warmer seemed to be working today.
It goes on all night.
Well, just takes a little while to get going, I guess.
He was saying he has a friend from the cities who comes down and
Put a lot of bubble stuff in here.
so you look gay.
I feel luxurious.
This is what gay people do.
Oh. Robert De Niro's not gay, I bet you he does this.
Well, I know you're gay, so. And you're certainly more gay than Robert De Niro. I could tell by the way your appendage was bobbing up and down earlier.
Look at my feet.
And your gay statements. One
Look
of
at my feet.
So not your feet are lame, like you. See, I'm gonna get in now.
Alright. That to me a couple times too. Take it all the way out and put it back in. What are you making?
Hot chocolate. There it goes. Is there so? Okay, that's never mind. Why don't you get a coffee? I'll just drink this one.
The quiche?
Yeah.
Lucky you.
So it's my birthday weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It's a quiche.
Quiche. What is the, what's going on here?
Ham and cheese quiche, grapefruit, cherry apple, breakfast crisp.
Oh, is that what this is here? Cherry apple breakfast.
Blueberry muffins, pumpkin bread.
What kind of muffins?
Blueberry muffin.
Sweet.
Blueberry apple. Or blueberry muffins. Pumpkin bread, apple cranberry juice. Freshly ground Brazil, a cup of coffee, cream and sugar.
That coffee is so good.
I never saw that waterfalling noise before.
What's new?
There's a tennis ball under here, one over here, that's really loud. Really good ice cream.
through there. Started to soak. Let me get in front. Come here. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna get in front of you. Hold on. Hey. I'm trying to. I want to get a shot, and I can't have you in front of the camera.
Can I just get out then?
Can you hold on for a second?
I guess.
Come here. Come back behind me. Okay. See in front of you. Jamie, we can go out. Let me get in front of you. I'm trying to get shots, Jamie. Huh?
feel like I should be on the Penguin Channel. Hey, there's Arisha. Walk over here more. They went down already. Whew. What? Let me see. Let me see.
That's yours. That's yours.
What?
Uncle, yours.
What do you say?
Awesome. That was awesome.
Uncle, yours phone.
I didn't get it. What did you say?
Yes, candy. The candy was awesome.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
What'd you do?
It's a candy bar. Oh, the heck, I'm taping nothing.
Billy, I'll go with you.
Jackson, I'm gonna go get your mittens, okay? I'm gonna go get his mittens and go potty.
I want you to tape me real quick. It's running right now.
Jackson, are you having fun?
Don't zoom in too tight and you lose it.
Jackson, are you having fun?
Yes.
Let me see. Hi.
Okay.
Kai.
After you. After you.
You give him a push.
No, I got it.
Mommy.
Are you gonna go down, Jackson?
I'll put down one.
I want you to go down away from the bench, though.
I'll put down two.
Oh, it's a camera bag.
Down one. Mommy, mommy,
What?
mommy will have No, no, I'll go to you. No, I'll go to you. I'll go to you.
You want to? Oh. Get outside, go down after him.
Yeah, I'll go down one boat. want the boom one.
Go grab a sled. Go after him.
No. I can use it.
You.
Lucy, use it.
No, you go get him.
No, use it.
You ready?
Yes. Hey, cool. Get there.
Hey, can you fix his hood, bud? Hey, his hood can stay down just so he can see there. Just so he can see. Kind of pull that thing back so he can see.
Stop! That's a you to get. There's my rope here, like you said, yeah. Come on.
Oh, don't hurt me. Get off to me. Give me. Give me.
Yeah, hold on. I want to get some snowboard action. Go for it. Ah! Got all kinds of snow on the camera. Damn it.
I am.
Hit it.
Oh my gosh, you faker! You faker! You so fake that.
Oh! Yo, something better than ah.
You know I'm running faster. I'll get you. Yeah, fuck off! Snowboard down there. Yeah! Yeah! Snowboard. Go, go! Oh, wait, wait. Go. Ready? Go. Chicken. What?
What are you doing, Jackson? Jackson, watch mommy.
Try right here. Try this stuff. Mommy.
What?
I'll put that one. See how fast I'm going? Here, you try this. I try that. No. See how fast I'm going? Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Oh, there's a board on.
Yep.
Jackson, stand up. Stand up. Jackson. Papa thinks it's funny. He's pregnant. Fiancé.
You're pregnant? When were you gonna tell me that?
Did it?
Jackson.
Hi. This one. I put that one.
The orange one.
No, not one.
Take the purple one.
This one.
That's red.
It's that.
That's red.
Yeah, that.
Jackson, you're just shoveling snow into it.
I like it.
This is a big place, you can't hear me if I don't have this. That was not an adventure, as you probably guessed. That was a round called Jubilata Deo. We use that in class all the time for many reasons, mostly because it's a cool thing to do, to sing around in unison and then in 4 parts. It's also a real good warm-up for these kids. The next song they're going to sing is a challenging one for them. It's called An Adventure. As you'll notice, we've got a recorder player over here. We use an awful lot of recorders in 6th grade. Recorders teach note reading real well. I find that if they're singing and they need to sing a G, they will listen to what the G sounds like on the piano and use their ear to sing it. They have to be accountable on recorder for actually reading the pitches. So we've got lots of wonderful recorder players behind us. Phil is going to play trumpet cues here on recorder to this song called An Adventure. And Ms. Black Erickson, my colleague, I'm Connie Sherwood, by the way. I teach 6th grade music. This is Ms. Black Erickson. She helps direct this chorus, and she teaches 7th and 8th grade choirs here at South.
can't you see? Oh, freedom calls to me, freedom calls to me. The road to freedom is at my door, down by the rocky shore. The road to freedom is right by me, up where the birds are free. Oh, freedom calls to me. Come on, sisters, can't you see? Oh, freedom calls to me. Freedom calls to me. The road to freedom is mine to take, down by the mountain lake. The road to freedom will help me fly up in that golden sky. Oh, freedom calls to me. Come on, people, can't you see? Oh, freedom calls to me. Freedom calls to me. The road to freedom is in my hands, down where the forest stands. The road to freedom will take me home, up where the angels roam. Oh, freedom calls to me. Come on, people, can't you see? Oh, freedom calls to me. Freedom calls to me. It calls me. Freedom, freedom calls to me. Come on, people, can't you see? Oh, freedom calls to me. Freedom calls to me. It calls me. Freedom calls to me. It calls me. Freedom, freedom calls to me. Freedom calls to me.
We've had a real interesting season here with these young people. This large group has practiced Mondays and Wednesdays for a couple weeks. I think they've had a total of about 9 after-school practices, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays we've had a solo and ensemble group. And the 4 soloists you heard are part of that solo and ensemble group. The kids who came on Tuesdays and Thursdays have some requirements as far as solo singing, and if they attended enough Tuesday, Thursdays, and got all their stickers in solo singing, the next thing they had to do was sing a little bit on this program. So you're going to hear a lot of soloists. They're going to go by really quick, but they're your children, you love them, and we're supportive of that. For them to be singing for you here is a whole other level of fear, because they're very brave and they're all wonderful soloists back in the classroom, and now here we are on stage with lights and microphones, and we'll see how it goes. I am the designated talker. Ms. Black Erickson has no voice today, so that's why you're hearing so much from me. The next piece we're going to do is a partner song. A partner song is another way that we go about learning part singing. Rounds are the best way to start learning part singing. We start that in 3rd grade, 2nd, 3rd grade, having kids sing rounds. We continue all the way up through because it's just a good thing. It's good for them to hear their own line with the round. There's no accompaniment. They have to listen. They have to listen for each other. A partner song is similar to a round in that there are separate parts. The difference is that there's 2 melodies. You're going to hear one melody that's familiar and one melody that's not familiar in this one, and then those 2 melodies will fit together. It's a little bit easier to do than a soprano or alto part. You just heard a song that had soprano alto parts in it, and sort of mini baritone parts in it too. That's harder to do. This is a little bit simpler. What you should listen for here, though, are the 2 separate melodies. They're working hard on a unison. They're trying very hard to sound like one voice when they sing their parts. This is something we've done in class. We sang this for a respect rally in December. So we're bringing it back so that you get to hear it. This is Sing a Song of Peace.
Sound the bells of
as I hope you know, your Rocket children and your Comet children are working on a Renaissance Festival. The Comet's Renaissance Festival comes up in 2.5 weeks. And so we're heavy into Renaissance right now. Renaissance is a wonderful period for round singing. And we've been doing something with this group in class that I'm completely and utterly proud of, and that is the entire Dona Nobis Pacem round. Other groups of 6th graders have not been able to accomplish that whole piece in a round, and there's a bunch of reasons for that. It's 6 lines long, it's high, and high shouldn't be a problem except that when you're 12 and you're a boy, sometimes things aren't the same day by day. And you're going to hear that a little bit. At the beginning of the year, we were all wonderfully high. You're going to hear some octave dropping. It's high enough where the octave dropping is okay. It sounds nice usually, we hope anyway. And the challenge is when they come in a round, in the 3-part round, they're going to get real close together in the chordal harmony. They're going to move in thirds, and that's real hard to do. You have to be really, really listening and really aware of where the melody is going. We will sing the melody through for you once, and then when it comes in a round, listen when the second group comes in, how close those harmonies are. If they sing it in tune, it should be just lovely. And if they don't, we won't mention that they didn't, but you will though. Okay, anyway, Dona Nobis Pacem means grant us peace. Now, round singing, the round singing that they learned to do here, they learned in music class. We've been working on this kind of thing all year. We're going to demonstrate with some of our willing young soloists. This isn't oops. What we do in class, because they are very, very eager to be soloists in class, believe it or not. They love to do this. And we're going to demonstrate a 2-part round right away with a couple young people, well, there they are, who were only in the Tuesday, Thursday group. They weren't in part of the chorus, but they wanted to become soloists. So we're going to sing Hey Ho Nobody Home in 2. This is Cassandra Little Ghost and Rachel Todd Hunter. And what we've done in class is worked a cappella. That means with no piano. That takes some serious ear training, because it's a lot easier to do it if I play along. Now I'm security here. I'm going to be close to the piano, but we're going to see if they can keep this in tune. This is what they've been working to do. They do it great, but like I said before, this is a whole new level of fear factor here. None of them were scared earlier. This is going to be no big deal, so we'll see.
Hey ho,
nobody home. That was really not an easy thing to do. Good job, girls. Now we're going to bring out three young men. We're going to do a three-part round for you. It's Ian and Evan and one Macho. The other Macho. And now here's the thing with these voices. The round they're going to sing is Come Follow Me. It's a B flat octave that goes to a D. We've got three boys here and we've got one very happy, carefree high voice that, whatever, it's fine. And then we've got Mr. Macho in the middle that can pick an octave, any octave, and it's pretty cool. I don't know that he would be brave enough to demonstrate, but he can sing up and down. And then Evan, we just never know what's going to happen here. But they're going to work on, and Evan's really brave, and he's been, I've used the analogy of a caterpillar butterfly with these boys because these guys don't necessarily go into a cocoon. They're letting us see all the change happen. It's really fun to watch because they'll show us what their voices will and won't do. And we're real proud of our cracks and our scratchiness because it's signs of coolness to come. Anyway, with that introduction, let's just see what they do. Ian's 1, 2, 3.
Follow, 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 follow me. Whether shall I follow, 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 whether shall I follow, follow me. To shall I follow, to the greenwood, to shall I follow, greenwood tree. To shall I follow, to the greenwood, to the greenwood, tree. To the greenwood, to the greenwood, to the greenwood, greenwood tree.
We've been working on ballad singing, and we've been using a ballad of Barbara Allen in class because that's a beautiful Renaissance thing. It's a lovely D to D octave with skips in it, which are hard to do, and they've been singing that alone without any piano, and I've got a couple people that are going to demonstrate that for us too. I am here at the piano in case needed. We've got, who's Becky and Madison and Elizabeth. Okay, let's bring Elizabeth on down. This is going to be, and come by a mic, my dear. And they got to choose their verse of Barbara Allen. There's 14 verses, so don't expect these to make sense out of order.
Sweet William's grave was nigh her, and from his heart grew a red, red rose, and from the heart a briar.
Next, Becky. This is Becky Laturnus. And Madison Denault.
The more she loved, the more she grieved, until she burst out crying. She cried, never sparers, take him off, for I am not dying.
And we do 14 verses and we see if we can stay in tune. We're just getting to be such good singers. I'm just so proud of them. Out of this Tuesday, Thursday group, we also learned a song with just the boys and just the girls. So now just our boys from